Hi, it's Sarah here from So Sarah Style. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am just hopping on because I'm sort of mid-project. I've got a few things going on, but I have just had the most fabulous delivery from the Fabric Godmother sale. I know I have unsubscribed from all emails and I'm trying to avoid it on social media, but a little bird told me that Fabric Godmother had a sale and I just thought, well, it can't hurt just to have a quick look. Well, actually it did. Well, my bank balance anyway and my stash is groaning even more, but I have got some goodies to show you. So I'm going to show you those and I will talk through my projects, and if I manage to get one of them finished then I will hop on at the end and show you. But as I say, I'm sort of mid-project, but just wanted to stop to share some of the fabric goodness that's arrived. So the project that I'm making at the moment is the Avenir jumpsuit. Now I know I probably am one of the last people on earth to make the Avenir jumpsuit. I had one cut out for about over a year, and I've decided actually that I wanted to use it was just for a toile as usual. I wanted to use the fabric to make some lining. So I took apart the toile that I'd started. So the Avenir never got made. Anyway, I've been to a sort of an afternoon party recently. It was for a 40th and the weather wasn't perfect. I didn't really know the dress code. I just wanted a jumpsuit and I didn't have a jumpsuit in my wardrobe, and I thought, this is ridiculous. I've got dresses, I've got trousers, I've got, you know, everything that you could think of apart from jumpsuits. And I think jumpsuits just sort of bridge that gap. If you're not sure exactly how dressy it's supposed to be, then I think a jumpsuit could either be casual or dressy depending on how you sort of dress it up. I wore my floral Theas in the end, and that was fine. I felt good in them and I absolutely love those, but I just needed a jumpsuit. I will do a proper jumpsuit vlog soon, but I'm just doing one in a little, it's not a toile, it's a fabric that I'm not that worried about. So I'm sort of making it up as per the pattern. I've made a couple of changes because I can't not make changes to patterns, but again I'll go through that. If I show you at the end, I'll go through what I've done. So far I've only got this, I've just done the top, and I've put in this lovely little not a badge, label here. You are important, you are enough, you matter. And I think that kind of is good for everybody to remember, isn't it? So I've popped that in today. So that's as far as I've got. It's just the bodice, but it's like a linen viscose, and I'm trying to do the sleeves a little bit differently. I've shortened them and I've used the Tammy Handmade Naya sleeve piece to go on the end just to finish them off, because I really like that finish. So that's as far as I've got so far. So that's led me then to start showing you some of the fabrics, because the first fabric that I've got here is to make an Avenir jumpsuit. So it is this gorgeous viscose. It's got a bit of a stretch to it. I don't know why, because it's not particularly heavy, but it's all my gorgeous colours. It's see how stretchy it is. So whether it will make an Avenir, I think it probably will make an Avenir. The stretches are crossways, not lengthways. So if that turns out to be a little bit big, then I could even maybe size down and have a snugger fit, or just maybe look at some of the jumpsuits, because I know I really quite like the Sallie jumpsuit by Closet Core Patterns. I think that's just for knits. But look, if this has got enough stretch, then that might do, just to have a slightly more fitted jumpsuit. Anyway, that's something else to have a look at. So I've got my list here because they were such a good deal. These were, I think it's obviously per half metre, so £3.99 for half a metre of that, which I was really pleased with. So I've got 2 meters of that, so it might be a little bit tight for the Avenir, but anyway, that's fabric number 1. So that will be a jumpsuit of some description. The second one is Tammy Handmade. Mentioning Tammy Handmade always, because I think her patterns are brilliant. She's just released I think it's called the Gia pattern, and it's a beautiful fitted dress with spaghetti straps made out of a jersey, or a rib jersey in particular. Now this, I saw one of the testers had made it out of this fabric but in the coral, and this is the khaki and blue, which obviously is perfect for me. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to be making one of those out of this. The price of this was, again, this was £3.99 per half metre. So I ordered 1.5 metres first of all, and then I thought, oh well, actually, if there's any left, I think when I went back on, it said that there was 1 metre left. So I just contacted them and said, look, I'll just have whatever you've got left. So it's 2.7 metres of that, and I cannot wait to get that made up. So it obviously, I think I'll need about 1.5 metres to make the actual dress, and then I will make a top out of it, because it's just lovely. I couldn't quite believe that they'd got that in the sale. It's just one of those, isn't it? So I couldn't not buy that one. That was no, that's quite exciting. Looking forward to making that. The other one was this, which is a bit strange. It's power net in rust, so it's used for swimwear and that kind of thing. But what I wanted it for is, I am going to be making some swimwear at some point, and I do have similar colours to this. But I don't know whether you saw the vlog when I went to the rag market a few months ago and found this. It's like a Devore burnout fabric, and so I want to make a wilder gown out of this, but it would be sort of a more autumnal one, because it's like a wine colour background and then rust coloured pattern on it. But I want to make something to go underneath it, obviously. So I think this, I'm going to make Tammy handmade Gia out of this to go underneath the wilder gown. So I think that should hopefully, still looking a little bit sheer, but I think once that's on me, and then that's over the top, hopefully that should preserve my modesty. There you go. So that was the plan for that one, and that was £2.99 per half metre, so that's useful. Moving on, then I saw, do you know, I got quite a bit, but I did actually put some back as well, because there were so many amazing fabrics, and I'm really sorry if you've missed out now on the sale, but oh, I loved it. I haven't had a good rummage through a fabric sale for a while. I think it's probably because I'm trying not to go online. Living so near to the rag market, you know, I don't really need to go fabric shopping online very often, but I can't resist a sale. This is striped linen, walnut and ivory. So that, it's coming up quite grey on there, but it's more of a sort of a warm, yeah, maybe like a browny grey. And I really fancy a pair of the Pomona pants, just some wide leg pants in that for the summer. I think will be absolutely gorgeous. And if there's any left over, then I could make a little I'll make a square neck hack of the Ogden cami. So that would be that. So I'd have a little set, but I just love that. I've only got 2 meters, I think, of that. That was £4.99 a meter. No, I've only got 1.5, so it probably will just be a pair of trousers, but how cute are those? So really pleased with those. Now the other one, a little bit strange, but I just really liked it. As you may know, I've just made a vlog on it, and I tested the tie dress by Sewing Therapy, and I absolutely love that dress. So I saw this fabric and thought, well, I wonder if I could make a tie dress out of this. It might be a bit of a long shot, and you know I do like to experiment, and it doesn't always go right. But with this being on sale, and it's Ezra Leopard jacquard suiting in pearl and bronze. So it's this on one side and then this on the other. I am very tempted, because it's quite lightweight actually. It's not as thick as you expect. It's not really a suiting, it's much, I would say it's quite a lot thinner than that. Whether I could try and make this, I've got a ball, like a summer ball coming up, and whether it would work to make the tie dress in this for the ball or not. What I really like about the tie dress, especially in a stiffer fabric, is when you pull the ties in, it actually sort of pleats it, so it would just give a really interesting effect. And I think that might work, because I'm not that precious about the fabric. I do like it, but I think it might be worth just experimenting and making it sort of a long midi. The only issue would be how to make the ties, because I don't think this fabric would, it's a bit stiff for making ties. I don't know. That's what's going through my head at the moment. Something else may come up, but it's cute, isn't it? So I think as it was in the sale, I just thought, well, I'll give it a go. And I do love all the colours in that. So yeah, quite pleased with that. That's looking at this and looking at a bit of leopard behind. That's an array dress by Paper Cut Patterns, and that's one of my absolute favourite dress patterns. I make it in woven and in knit. It's just a really, really easy, lovely pattern. So that's the thinking for that one. And I'm nearly there with Fabric Godmother. In fact, this is the last one, I think, and it is CC Animal Jacquard Indigo Denim. Oh, look at this. Absolutely love this denim. It seems like quite a lot of it. How much did I buy? 5. So it's £4.99 per half metre. I bought 2.5 meters of this because I kind of think I didn't really know what I was going to make with it, and this is the one that I still don't know what I'm going to make with it, but I had to have it because it's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't really have, it's got a little bit of give, I'd say, rather than stretch. Yeah, there's not really anything across wide. Yeah, not really anything across the width. So that could be another pair of the Thea trousers. It could be a jacket. I don't know. That's going to go into my stash for a while, and I should just admire it, and just so when the right pattern comes along, or when I need to make something, it might be, because it's a bit heavier, I think it's probably more autumn time, isn't it, anyway? So I was really, really pleased with that. So that's gorgeous. Talking of denim, I am working on the denim. Well, I'm not working on the denim yet. If you remember the So Autumn Denim Challenge that I'm taking part in, that I wanted to make the Sienna Maker jacket out of this, my absolute all-time favourite denim in the entire world. So what I was doing first was making the Sienna Maker jacket in this stripy fabric. So I'm getting on okay with it. I put a label in here. I don't usually do labels. Today is a good day. I needed to remind myself just in case I get frustrated with it. So this is the facing. I've constructed most of the body of the jacket, put the pockets on and everything, and it's got to the stage now where I need to make the collar. So I need to be in the right frame of mind for making a collar. I've been so good, and I've tailor tacked every single bit. I've made sure I've got all the notches, so hopefully it should go together properly. But I need to have a good night's sleep. I need to be in the right mood, and I will tackle the collar. So it's literally there waiting for me to go. I think that's partly why I started the Avenir, to be honest, because I think I'd got the same colour thread in the overlocker, and I thought I just need something easy in between, just to let me breathe. So that's why the Avenir is halfway done, and so is the Sienna Maker jacket. I don't usually leave a project and start another one, but I've had to in this instance. So I've still got till the end of May to make my denim one, if I'm really happy with the stripy one, and if I can envisage this in that Sienna Maker jacket, then I will go for it. Otherwise, this may still stay with me for a little bit longer, because I don't know, I'm just so nervous to cut into it. I mean, it might be that I could use this actually for the denim challenge, but that would be a bit of a cop out, I know, because I've said I'm going to use this precious denim. So watch this space. Let's see what happens there. So I did buy another couple of fabrics which have arrived recently. So I thought, well, I might as well talk about those as well now. And this one is from Walthamstow Fabrics, and it's this brilliant leopard print. Again, you just can't go wrong with leopard print. The inspiration for this is I think her name's Erica Davis, and she's an amazing stylist. I follow her on Instagram, and she had tried on a pair of trousers from, I think it's called Beyond 9, if I'm not mistaken, and they make the amazing, it's like bob style pants really, and they sell out almost as soon as they come in. She tried them on, and when she was putting them on, I was thinking, oh, I'm not sure about that. And then she did sort of moved around in them, and I thought, oh, they look fabulous. They weren't leopard, I think they were khaki, but she said watch out for the leopard ones, coming soon. Well, the leopard ones came straight in and were sold out in a flash. Not that I would buy them, I just keep an eye on stuff and think, oh yeah, I'd quite like to make those. So I'd never really considered the bob pants before. Still not sure 100% whether they'll suit me, but I just really fancy a pair of leopard bob pants. So those will be coming your way soon, hopefully. I have bought the pattern, haven't printed it out yet, but I think that'll just make a really fun pair of trousers. So that's the plan with that. And then the final one, I ordered this from Rainbow Fabrics, and I don't know quite why I ordered it really. Well, I do, but I don't know whether I'm actually going to use it for what I wanted it for. It's this, and it's lovely. It's like it looks a bit like a dishcloth there, to be honest, but it's a crochet type knit, and it's 100% cotton, and I wanted to make it as sort of maybe a beach dress cover up. I've got some matching ribbing to use with it, because I think finishing it will definitely need ribbing or something like that, because I think hemming it might be a bit of a problem. And I've got, I think, 2 meters of this. In fact, they gave me extra because it was the end of the bolt. So I think what I might do first is make something simple like a Naya tee, and then try and see how I get on, because obviously the Naya tee is fine because I can put a neckband on and I've got the sleeve bands on it, but it's just finishing the hem at the bottom. I could even elasticate it maybe if I wasn't that happy with the finish. I'm going to have to see how I do with it, and then I might make it into a little bit of a beach cover up. So yeah, it's different, but I can make it work, I'm sure. So that's the final piece. I think that's it for me today. So if I do get a chance to finish the Avenir, then I will hop on and show you. If not, then I will catch up with you soon with the results of the Sienna Maker jacket and the Avenir. So in the meantime, take care, bye. So I finished the Avenir jumpsuit. I thought I'd hop on and show you. It's fine, it's finished. I don't know whether it's 100% me. I need to wear it. Literally, I've just finished it, so I can't make too many judgments yet. But first of all, I did make a couple of changes, and the first one was, as I say, to change the sleeves to the Tammy handmade Naya sleeves. So I shortened the actual short sleeve bits by 4 inches, knowing that I was going to add an extra inch with that sleeve piece. I think that works quite nicely. I don't mind the shape of that. The other change I made was, I think it was 1/2 inch elastic was recommended for the waist. I always like my elastic to be a little bit more substantial, so I changed it to 1 inch elastic, which meant that I played with the proportions of the bodice so that I could make the channel wider. And I think it's maybe because I did shorten the bodice slightly as well, I've possibly taken a little bit too much out, so it all feels like it's pulling up a little bit. I'm playing with the elastic at the top because I don't know how best to wear it. I think maybe it just needs a bit of getting used to, a little bit of hungry bum at the back, and I think again that's because the bodice could do with being a little bit longer. So yeah, it's fine. I don't know whether, to be perfectly honest, obviously in order to get it on it needs elastic here, it needs elastic around the waist, and I think that's something that just needs to, you know, get a bit of getting used to really. Or the other thing to think is, am I just better off in separates? Because this top, I don't mind it, but it's not always it's not my favourite style to have sort of an elasticated off the shoulder top. But as I say, it's necessary. So I'm starting to think now I prefer like a t-shirty style top or any style top, and then you can just have it with some elasticated trousers and you can get the same effect. And obviously going to the loo is a lot easier. There's a whole different it's a whole different good ball game, isn't it, in a jumpsuit? So yes, I'm glad I've made it. Will I make another one? I may make another one without so many changes. I might just stick to the thinner elastic around the middle and just see if that makes a difference. I have got some other fabrics that I wanted to make the Avenir up in, so I might make one more, and if I'm not happy with the second one, then I will just start making separates. I think I'll just grab this fabric here. It's a jersey, it's a leopard jersey, and I really wanted to make a jersey jumpsuit, so I think I might I don't know, I might try it in this. We'll see. it's a difficult one, isn't it? Let me wear it and then I will make a decision on whether I'm going to make another one, because at the moment I'm not sure. Anyway, that was it. I just wanted to show you the results, and that is definitely it from me today, and I will see you shortly. Happy sewing. Thanks. Bye.